Hey guys, and welcome to another Ireland episode here in Cricket Captain. Today, taking on Sri Lanka in one day international and one T20. We haven't had a very good tour of Sri Lanka. We've sort of struggled a wee bit, to be honest. They have dominated a few things. Going to the test matches, 278 all out. Arshan, 97 off 119, 15 fours, 2 sixes there. And yeah, like nothing really else supporting like 20s and 30s throughout the order. Foster, I thought bowled well. Foster is sort of someone we're trying out a wee bit. He's had a pretty impressive start to his test career. Little 1 for 69, Cam for 2 for 63, Dockwell 2 for 27, and we're giving Humphreys a bit of a run too. There. In response, we got through to 350. I thought we are in within a chance this game. Fortunately, Tecto got injured. Out for 47 off 147 deliveries, 2 fours, 2 sixes there. Camphor with another 100 in his career. He's looking a reasonable bat. At just getting used to the level is going to be very key for him. Ford got a re-go. He looks like a good, capable guy to have in our test team at least. Topping is someone we've tried out as well. He hasn't had too much success. Probably will drop out of the team for now. But Bernie 50 there. Pretty much Jaya Wikarama with the figures of 3 for 118 and Tharundu 4 for 57. And in response, Sri Lanka got through to 501. It was just crazy batting. Arachid Chide, I don't know how to pronounce that. 187 281. Nasanka 94 of 129. They were good. Tharundu was good too. Again, Foster with another 4 for a little, 3 for 140. They toured away, and yeah, we chased pretty memorably actually, like 105 to Alberni at the top. Just missing that extra batsman. Ford with another 50, Foster with a 46. But there was a good fight there from the Irish in that game. I'm happy with the progress that happened there. This game was a wee bit more convincing for Sri Lanka, however. 313. We're out with Markadeer, 6 for 62. I thought was quite brilliant there, and definitely the pick of the bowlers. Kanamid, 748. And that man again, Ashan, very good as well. In response, 80 all out. Very poor effort with the bat with Jaya Wikarama, 5 for 19, and Buldanaya, 3 for 18. Brilliant bowling. And pretty much we made them at least bat again. Dockwell and 4 getting 50s. Jaya Wikarama, deserved man to match, 6 for 90, 3 for 28 for Fernando, and obviously you saw them got 6 that loss. Relatively competitive in the one day internationals. 250 for 9. We got through with Sterling 60, Balburney pretty much 32. McBrien a good 50. I'm pretty happy with that. And yeah, we just fizzled away a little bit, however, though. Gunawadina, 3 for 32. Definitely the pick of the bowlers. 1 fizz for Kodakara and Jadlikarama. 253 for 5. Zakandal run chase in the end. McCarthy bowled quite well, 449. We just need to get some more support for him. The other ones with Danaja De Silva picking up a very composed 84. And just good solid partnerships throughout got them the game in that one. And they beat us more convincing in this one. 277 for 9. Again, not a bad bowling effort. 3 for 43 from Brian. I thought he was quite good. Manly 2 for 51. Humphreys 3 for 50. Taking his opportunities. It's really good to see. Dick Weller 77 off 78 was good. De Silva 59 of 73. We didn't really look like we could chase this. We were out in the 50th over for 192 with on debut John Matchett getting a chance. Just with his form being reasonably good at one day level, but the jump from Irish domestic cricket to test one day and 20 over cricket is just immense. So today's games, one day international and a dead rubber, and then the one off T20 international. So we're going to rotate the team round. Dempsey will come in. He will rotate McCarthy out of the lineup here today, and we'll probably stick with this side. So hopefully we can get a few men amongst the runs. Try and build that experience up with hopefully getting a few people back too. So we've won the toss. We will elect a bat first. It's a decent surface. Again, we rely heavily on these two here. Balburney and Sterling. Pretty much going to be tested by Jadlikarama. Interesting choice to counter maybe Paul Sterling. Got to get a lot of value out of Sterling and Balburney still, like just as we try to gradually build the experience of the other players up. Going to be playing for pretty much deep into their careers, I dare say. Good shot from Sterling. Finds the gap. 4 runs. Beautiful. Good shot. A lot of patience going to be required here. So it's a good shot from Paul Sterling. Gets that away for 4. We're just looking for a foundation. We've got to learn to get at least 250 plus every game. Get into that habit. 41 without loss. Partnerships. Like, we have our moments where we're quite good in the game and then we just completely fade for a good period of the game and it costs us dearly. So 46 without loss after 9. This is actually a very nice start. It's a good shot from Sterling. Brings up the 50 partnership between the pair. Thadundu to Balbirnie. Balbirnie's going to be probably caught off the no ball, is he? Yes, indeed he will. Very lucky there, Balbirnie. 3 hits. And we're going to be running a dicey single. We'll get it. Balbirnie amongst it again. Gets that away for 4, finds the gap. But yeah, the last couple of games for the season too, so we need to make an impact in one of these games. Try to snaffle maybe the T20 game so we get valuable ranking points. It's a good shot from Balbirnie. Finds the gap. Balbirnie, he will depart for 23 off 33. So the team's off to a good start. Now Peter Moore into the team just because Lachlan Tucker is not here at the moment and he would have been the main starting one. A veteran, he's played quite a bit for Zimbabwe obviously. He's done a wee bit for us at the test level for Ireland. But just needed services for this tour, so it's a 6. Sterling gets that away. Beautiful shot. And pretty good cricket here, Paul Sterling. That's a massive over too. And it's still delivering. So 4 4s and a 6 in it. 61 of 47 for Sterling. Oh, goodness sake, he's got the wicket. 98 for 2 now, McBride. In the unusual position just to cover Tector. We get him back for the next tour. Scored a 50 in the first game. Want him to continue that form. We just got to get ourselves more options available. Sterling's played and missed at one. This is a tough period for Sterling now. He's got himself in. Just need him to kick on here. Get that big score. That's a bit of a miscue for McBride. We'll take that. A few miss cues, but there's been a few free hits delivered, and Sterling has not delivered that big score that we wanted. He's out for 62 off 53. Brings Curtis Campher in. Campher will be looking just to play himself probably in. Got plenty of time to play ourselves in. Like, we're scoring well above 6 and over. And this is the wee period that we talked about just when we started off so good. We just have a bad patch and it's just match defining at the moment. Got to iron that out of our game. Where when someone comes in, they just come and build a partnership and do a job. So match it. Obviously got a very good score in the last game. I'm very happy with how he performed. Can he continue on that success? 145 for 4. It's a bit of a miscue. Yeah, Ireland, these two have got to knuckle down, consolidate, get to around the 40th over and give something for like the dock rules and that. Okay, so we haven't got too much batting left actually after our dock rule. Camper is gone. He's gone for 29. Just another wee positive start there, and he just has not kicked on. We're in 159 for 6. We're in all sorts of trouble. 26 overs to bat still. And Dockrell will be departing, so we may not be lasting too much longer than 30 overs here. Just again, woefully exposed. Very disappointed. It's falling over like anything here. This is a great performance for Sri Lanka. It's a wee bit of setback for us in this series. I thought we may have been able to snaffle a game. But yeah, just absolutely crumbled there. Like, we were 152 for 4 at one point. We've lost our last 6 wickets for 9 runs. Just not good enough at this level. So we'll bowl with a wee bit of vigour and a wee bit of passion here, hopefully, and get a few wickets. Theo Dempsey and Matthew Foster opening up. Foster will get his second one-day international wicket. He's really had to work for that one. Let's look at Dick Weller. 34 of 30. Right, so we'll bring in Humphreys, who bowled quite well on the last game. For 7, we'll bring in Matt Bryan, who's bowling quite good. He could be a really good player down the order for us. Really confident in his abilities, actually. Just to be tight and tidy. Yeah, like I said, we're going to have to give Humphreys a bit more of a go. I think, too, he's the future spinner for this team. Fernando out for runnable 55. This is pretty cruisy for Sri Lanka. They know they're not chasing too much. Got the spinners through some overs. 2 for 54 for Humphreys, done for 45 from McBride. I'm pretty happy with that. Manly will get probably a couple of overs to sort of prove himself, just to get things. Manly, he's had an interesting start to his career. 12 wickets at 33.17 and had the 1 test match. Dockrell. Will Dockrell get a wicket? Will this go for the boundary? Is the ladder, and Sri Lanka win quite comfortably in the end. A disappointing effort all round from Ireland. And we get swept in the series 3-0. So we've won 3 games, lost 9. We're not looking likely for the ODI championship at this stage. We're going to have to pull finger and do a little bit better. So we'll be back with the 20 over international guys. I'll just have to get our squad named and sort of go from there. So our team for the 20 over international, the one-off 20 over international, sees a debutant. We're being forced into this. Stephen Doheny, he's Doheny, I believe it is. 750s, average of 25.42, high score of 74. It looks like a handy wicket-keeper batsman. We're going to be opening up with Sterling, Delaney, Balboni at 3, Camphor at 4, Ford at 5, Dockrell at 7, McBride at 8, Adair at 9, Little and Humphreys will make up our team. So we've got a little bit of batting in the year. We've got a team that is capable. It's just got to deliver on the day. We're just got to put them under a wee bit of pressure. We like to chase, so we'll chase here and hopefully do a reasonable job with the ball here. Decent over. 14 off the first one, 12 off the second, so we're going to have to make Curtis Camphor to probably come in early. Bowl a bad over there at all. Like, I'm really happy with that. 54th without loss after 5. Mendes 35 of 17. He's the danger man, Kusal Mendes. We all know his capabilities. 2350s, average of 29. That's a really good career. And we'll rotate Mark Adair in and get through that first patch. 67 without loss after 6. This is going to be a tough period of play for Ireland by the looks. We're just going to have to bowl with a bit of determination and try to get this back into our favour. So Brian's been brought in. Humphreys, he'll be good area. He's got the wicket of Fernando. Fernando will depart for 39 of 26. We're going to bring in Delaney. Going to bring our Leaguey in. He's got a full role here, Gareth Delaney. As we try to slow down Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka is starting so well. De Silva has absolutely skied that. That should be out. Indeed is. Good catch. Confidence booster for Delaney, who's had a sprinkling of bowling over his career. He's 26 years of age. A lot of development needed for him still. Ryan, I thought, bowled quite well. 4 overs for 32. It wasn't a bad effort there. We're going to bring Humphreys back. Looks like it's going to be a spin-orientated game plan for us to keep them under 200. Number 32. Camphor will bowl again. We might work on Camphor's bowling next season. 156 for 2 after 16. 79 of 45 for Mendes. 34 of 20 for Dick Weller. They've hit us to all parts. We're just really trying to do a containment job now, and it's looking very messy here. Gareth Delaney. Big risk bowling Gareth Delaney in the 19th, but no one else has bowled any good. So 195 for 2 after 19, but more importantly, Mendes. 105 of 53, 8 fours, 6 sixes. Devastating batting. 204 for 2 after 20 overs. We just did not look like getting wickets at all. 113 for Mendes. 47 not out for Dick Weller. That was a dominant display with the bat. We're going to need something pretty special to try and take this down. Final game of this season for Ireland. We've had 5 series within it. Had some success, some absolute failures. We've got to start addressing some of these problems coming forward in the upcoming seasons. Delaney finds the gap. We've got to get that run rate really established. Sterling's gone. Big wickets. He will depart for 7 off 6. Bernie starts his innings with a boundary. 31 for 1 after 3. Delaney, he's got to get that big score. He's got to keep accumulating. He's shaping up to be a key man in this chase so far. Hit that like a whistle. That's a good shot. 50 for 1. Try it again. Finds the gap. Just need different people stepping up. We obviously don't have Sterling and Balbirnie around forever. They do provide valuable top order experience. 59 for 1. And it looks like Delaney's played and missed at that one. He's departing for 41 off 22. You just got to kick on there. Like, you have the start and just throw it away. Just like that. Balbirnie's going to get that away for 4. It's a good surface to bat on. Like, we've just got to believe, really. Like, got to put up a fight anyway. 69 for 2 after 6. 136 at 9.7 required. Jaya Lukarama. The crease. This is an important spell, really, for Ireland to try and negotiate through. Good shot from Canberra. Finds the gap. At least we're getting the 1s after the boundaries. 24 off 11 Balbirnie. Need another significant score. We need someone getting 65, 70. It's no ball. I was just regretting seeing that finger go up, but I didn't realise it was no ball. 84 for 2. Balbirnie's edged that one. 25 or 15. 5 boundaries in that innings. And it brings 4 to the crease. I think we're going to play forward a bit more often too, because he's got that contract with a South African domestic club. I think his batting's going to be something that we're going to have to utilise going forward. So Canberra finds the gap. 94 for 3. We're putting up a modest chase so far. It's a good shot from Canberra. That's 6. 100 up. 101 for 3. Beats the diving fielder there. It's a good shot. 105 for 3 after 10. 100 at 10 required. Just going to have to continuously attack. Canberra gone. He's gone for 24 off 16. Stephen Doheny is on debut, so be interesting to see how he performs. It's got a wee chance because Tucker and Rock and Moore have really not taken their chances here. We really are lacking a quality keeper in this lineup. So to keep things ticking along here. It's a good shot. That's what we needed. 120 for 4 in the 12th. Can we get close to this 200? It's an opposing target here from Sri Lanka. That's a good shot from Ford again. A 6 followed by 3 singles. That's good batting. Gunawadena has got the wicket out for 10. George Dockrell in now. Keep within touch of that 10 and over. It's a good over. 71 at 11.8 now. It's getting very steep. The breaks have well and truly gone on this innings now. So much so that Dockrell was under immense pressure to get his strike rate in that going. Just a couple of bad patchy overs. That's a big 6. Good shot from 40. He's playing a good knock. A bit of respectability in this T20 International. That's back-to-back 6s. Exactly what we need off the over. 151 for 5. 2 for 14 off 3 overs. That's been the main difference. An economical bowler. 153 for 5. Have to find a few boundaries over the rope now, Ireland. Gonna get the skates on a wee bit. Play a miss. Only 6 off the over so far. This has to go. And he's found the fielder. That's a good over. Great spell. 3 for 20. Dockrell gone for 10. Brings Andy McBride in. 157 for 6. 3 overs remaining. Ford looking to get a half century to his name. That's been a big miscue. I think he's going to be caught as well. He's caught. Yes, he's out for 38 of 26. Markadeer now. So hopes have been extinguished. That was a maiden over. So that makes... shows you how good Sri Lanka have been across the whole tour for us. Bit of a learning curve. Out for 2. 160 for 8 after 20 overs. Some positive batting there. Delaney, 41 22, felt he could kick on forward. Even though he's 29, I think he's got a promising future with us. Those numbers are telling me that he's going to be decent. So even though we lost, it's a wee bit disappointing. That brings a wrap to our season. So we'll go over the season review next, guys. Thank you for watching the video today. Smash the like button, share with a friend. We'll see you next time.